I'm really excited to share with you my review on the BookShark Reading with History Level D, which is intended for ages 8 to 11. I've got a 9-year-old, so this is perfect for him. Lots and lots of books, guys. 31 books. It's got a great binder for the instructor's guide. It's got the timeline book, which helps provide continuity between the levels. So if you start with level A and go all the way through, it eventually does loop around again, but you will complete the whole timeline book. So that's a really great feature of the program that's giving you continuity from year to year. It helps continue year to year, and you, by the time you're done with all of the levels, you have this great timeline book with lots of pictures and lots of visuals and information and things like that that you've added in there over the years. And it's a great way to go back and review and see all of that. The lap book box comes with everything that you need to complete it, including the glue and the tape, as well as all of the little things that go in it. They even send you the markers. I love Vis-a-Vis markers for laminated materials, and the map is very nicely laminated with a thick lamination that's going to last a long time. I can definitely see the value of this. For what you're getting a lot for the money, because the value of the books and having to track all those books down, the value of the encyclopedia, the value of the book, the quality of the instructor's guide and how that's going to last is just really great. Everything's printed nice materials. It's easy to read. It's professionally printed, where it's clear. It's not muddy in any way to make it difficult to read. Everything's very nicely done, very nicely printed, very nicely presented. It's ready to go the moment you open the box. You can get, the only thing I had to do was actually to put my pages in my binder, but it already had the holes punched. So everything was ready to open and use the moment I did it, with the exception of that one thing I had to do. So that made it really nice. I feel like there's a lot of value in this. As far as appealing to different learners, you can use these as the books as read alouds. Even the ones that are supposed to be readers, if you have a child that needs to be read to, you can definitely do that. There's a lot of ways that you can take this curriculum and make it unique for your student, your child. You can use them as read alouds. You can do the read alouds as independent readers if you have one that's a stronger reader and wants to read on their own. If you have an older child who is maybe not a stronger reader, you want to go to a lower level and cover the same materials, that American history at a level, maybe they're reading at about a third grade level. This would be a great way to do it, because you're not doing it. It doesn't look babyish. It's great. It would fit in any number of homeschool methodologies. I could see this being used for classical, for unit studies, for Charlotte Mason, for more traditional. There's a lot of ways. You could even use it in unschooling. If you have a child that really likes history and a section of history, this would be a great way to do it, to bring in materials that would appeal to that child. So it's really a great flexibility in how it's being presented and how it can be utilized. But at the same time, the publishers have included great detailed ideas for lessons with questions and vocabulary suggestions, and laid it out in a format that's 4 days a week, 36 weeks. So it's going to take you about a year to do, but that gives you 16 weeks off for summer, for Christmas break, for spring break. And if you wanted to kind of shorten the number of weeks, you could definitely go 5 days a week or something like that in order to get through it a little bit faster if you chose to. So their idea was 4 days a week and a day for field trips or co-ops or any number of those things that a lot of homeschooling families do like to go and do. Other things to know about it is that there's not a lot of writing that's involved. The timeline book has pictures that are included with it. The lap book could easily be accommodated for a child that's not writing, either by using voice to text or speech to text, or typing answers and then printing them out and putting them on there. You could even print on labels and let them stick them on there, or you could print on, or you could write on labels for them to put on there if you want to do the writing of, do the actual writing. So it would be very easy to accommodate a child that's not doing a lot of writing. As far as bringing this particular set in, there's not a lot of writing involved in it. A lot of discussion. There can be a lot of discussion though. So your auditory and verbal learners that like to discuss things and things like that, they're going to love this curriculum. Children that like to really delve into books and read a lot of books, they're going to like this. They're going to really enjoy it. My son has been very into American history, so I'm excited to get to share it with him and let him delve into it. We like to be multidisciplinary and combine subjects when possible. This allows you to do that because you've got the history and you've got literature that are being combined and overlapped in this curriculum. So that's that can be a high interest area also. Trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to mention. I think that it's a very well-designed curriculum. Like I said, it's open and go. Everything's there that you need. I think that BookShark has put a lot of time and thought into creating a curriculum that's going to work for many different learning styles and many different students and families. So check it out. Check out my unboxing and learn more about the individual items that are in there and go from there.